And President Trump says he's giving Iran one last chance for a deal to end the war. After calling off a major attack over the weekend, he says the Strait of Hormuz needs to open today. Doug Lazater has more from Washington this morning. Good morning, Doug.
Hey, good morning. And the president's really talking about kind of a two-step process here. He wants to deal with Iran's nuclear program, but first he says the Strait of Hormuz needs to reopen. In Tehran, a giant mural shows a toppled Statue of Liberty, a show of defiance, while back at the White House, a final warning from the president.
I want to give him every last chance before decapitation.
Captain, you are requested to alter course to 190. If you do not comply, we will compel compliance with force.
U.S. Central Command released a radio call showing the extent of the current naval blockade on Iran. But Iran is still threatening commercial ships in the strait, with reports of another attack. Its military is now threatening to go after U.S. warships. And for the president, the length of this conflict has created tension not just with Democrats, but even among his supporters.
Opponents of the war have been unhappy the whole time, but supporters of the war have wanted the president to go in and, quote, finish the job, and now they're seeing another one of these pullbacks.
But the president still sees a quick resolution for reopening the strait, and in the meantime, he warned oil companies about hiking gas prices.
When you look at one company where they made 12 times what they made the year before, they're going to give some of that back to the public, and they better cut the retail price.
Well, gas prices have actually been trending down just a bit in recent days, but according to AAA, the national average is still up more than $1 a gallon since the war began. Desiree.
Doug, why is the president willing to back off on kind of the aggression here and give Iran one last chance to negotiate? It doesn't seem that they have been willing to so far.
Well, there may be lots of reasons. I mean, we've seen the president do this again and again. He says it's to spare lives in part. He says he doesn't want to unnecessarily kill anyone in Iran. But it comes at a time when there are concerns about U.S. missile defense stockpiles, things of that nature. And it may be just a lot of pressure also coming from U.S. allies like Saudi Arabia.
Giving them every last opportunity to come to the table. Doug, thank you. We appreciate your report.
Thank you.